Good morning, Toby Johnson. I'm Trisha, and it's First Thing First period on Thursday, April 21st.
That means it's time for First Things First on TJTV. I'm Emily.
The 2016 SIVA Awards night is May 10th.
The event starts at 6 p.m.
If you want to go, make sure to have your parents RSVP by May 6th online at secctv.org.
If you have any questions, please see Mrs. LaChapelle in MC9. Now let's go to Armando for today's TDIH.
This day in history.
First on this day in 753 BC, Romulus and his twin brother Remus found Rome on the site where they were suckled by a she-wolf as orphaned infants. Actually, the Romulus and Remus myth originated sometime in the 4th century BC, and the exact date of Rome's founding was set by the Roman scholar Marcus Terentius Varro in the 1st century BC. Next on this day in 1777, British troops under the command of General William Tryon attacked the town of Danbury, Connecticut, and began destroying everything in sight. Facing little if any opposition from Patriot forces, the British went on a rampage, setting fire to homes, farmhouses, storehouses, and more than 1,500 tents. Also on this day in 1930, a fire at an Ohio prison kills 320 inmates, some of whom burn to death when they are not unlocked from their cells. It is one of the worst prison disasters in American history. Finally, on this day in 1895, Woodville Latham and his sons Otway and Gray demonstrate their first panopticon, the first movie projector developed in the United States. Although motion pictures had been shown in the United States for several years using Thomas Edison's kinetoscope, the films could only be viewed one at a time in a peep show box, not projected to a large audience. That's it for me. I'm Armando reporting for TJTV.
Thanks, Armando.
During their April 6th meeting, the district directors unanimously approved the idea of the Community Services District, or CSD, to have a 7th medic unit by next year.
Due to the 15,000 incidents that CSD responded to last year, the rise in the amount of incidents is said to be the result of population growth.
The number of units has not changed for the past 20 years. Currently, there are 4 units in Elk Grove and 2 in Galt.
CSD will now begin to look to the fire staff to fill the empty spots. They will start the new employees on a 12-hour shift and eventually move them to a 24-hour shift with everyone else.
The estimated cost for the 24-hour crew will be upward from $1 million a year. You can't put a price on emergency medical coverage.
Thanks to Cameron McDonald from Elk Grove Citizen for this story.
As Mother's Day is approaching, we should start thinking about what we should do to show our appreciations to our moms.
Apollo B made a how-to that could be the answer to finding a gift for your mom.
First, get all your materials. You will need a mug, nail polish of any color or colors you would like, a container you don't mind ruining, a skewer or toothpick, and paper towels. Fill your container with water, not too much, or else it will overflow when you dip your mug in. Pour some of your nail polish into the water, focusing in the center so that your mug can easily collect the nail polish from the water. Now swirl the nail polish around to create the design that you want to show up on your mug. Then dip your mug into the water to collect the nail polish onto the place you desire. Now set your mug onto some paper towels to let it dry for about 45 minutes or until completely dry. And now you're done. You can give this as a gift or keep it for yourself.
Hey Emily, do you know what time it is?
I think it's time to talk.
Sports Talk.
Hey Jags, Denson here on this fabulous Thursday morning. And when I come on, you already know what time it is, and it's time to talk sports talk. Starting out with some Toby athletics, today the Jags track speedsters have a track meeting along with Eddie and Harris at Monterey Trail High School. A bus will take athletes from Toby to Sheldon between 3:15 and 3:30. When you guys get there, you will go find your coach and also go to the team area. All 8th graders, girls interested in being the next Gabrielle Reese or just want to set someone up for a spike, play volleyball next year. Please come to an informational meeting on Tuesday, April 20th in April 26th, in HJ1 at Franklin High School after school. You will be discussing summer practices, tryouts for the fall, and any other questions you may have. If you can't attend the meeting and have any questions, please contact Coach Wood at sellwood@eGUSD.net. Moving away and into the NBA playoffs. Yesterday, the Miami Heat sure did heat up the floor when they beat the Charlotte Hornets 115-103. Hassan Whiteside had a massive block, which led to Dwayne Wade to score and an easy layup. Take a look.
And the rebound by Batum. Courtney Lee, little hesitation to freeze Dragic, and then it's Whiteside in the block. Wade ahead of the field.
That's what the shot blockers do. They ignite the offense. He blocks it back onto the court, which leads to a fast break rather than blocking it up into the stands.
The Heat led the series 2-0. Cavs and Pistons yesterday as well. The Cavs tied for most three-pointers in a playoff game with 20. The Cavaliers led the series 2-0. And finally, the Clippers versus the Trailblazers. Chris Paul had 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, and led the Clippers to a win 102-81. The Clippers lead the series. Well, that's it for me. I'm Denson, and I'll see you next time when we can talk sports talk.
Thanks, Denson.
A future Sacramento enterprise is bringing a new definition to the word bathhouse.
Courtney Martinez has made the word bathhouse more appropriate. She has created an urban bathhouse that is used for locals to have a wholesome retreat where they will enjoy hot or cold and salt water soaks, participate in yoga sessions, and even get a massage.
She has invested $500,000 into this, and she states that it will be a great success. It has been announced to open this summer in July on 27th Street. That's it for today's show.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of
First Things First on TJTV. I'm Trisha. Have a great day.
And I'm Emily. It's National Kindergarten Day. This day was made to credit a German teacher for starting the first kindergarten in 1837.